got a little cold. I wouldn't even call it a cold. Someone could be feeling a bit cold. My legs are warm. You ever get that shiver and you don't know where it comes from? It's just like whoosh, like the chills, kind of like the wind. I could be speaking to an air sign. Cancel all energies out. I want to say thank you to the other spiritual leaders, some of my OGs from 4 or 5 years ago. Okay. More air. I thought the justice card was just there, didn't it? I forgot I gave it a shuffle. Okay. There's my B-Day. You thought I was BSing? And you tarot readers tell me that numerology doesn't matter. You tarot readers that think that I just do numbers over here. It definitely matters. Okay? If you're just tuning in and watching for the first time, the air will be highly significant. Okay? Cancer, the zodiac sign of, will be highly significant. The number 16 will be highly significant. The number 8 will be highly significant in this reading. Now, if you want to break those down in numerology, I could go even further. Hi, welcome in. Nice to have you here. I pick up these downloads so quickly. It just goes right through me, the energy. When you are a natural channel, you don't have to tap in or tune in, or as a natural medium, I have the ability to look at a picture of an individual. I am one of those mediums that doesn't need a quadrant, another man or woman in front of me. I don't have to be around anybody. Natural receptor. I just pick up the energy. Many moons ago, hence many years, we say many moons. Many moons ago, double M will be significant. M&Ms. I heard money and Monte Carlos. Beautiful. You could be into old Monte Carlos. I prefer the old Cutlass myself. Caprice Classic. 88. The 96, 97 Caprice Classic was the ish. Especially when, remember Master P? He put the spinners on there and he had the chameleon paint. I believe it was like a 98 Caprice, or it could have been an Impala SS. The round, the bubble lights. That was my favorite Caprice. My best friend who has passed on, his mother owned one. And oh boy, did they put that car through some hell. We used to ride that Caprice quite often, especially down to Detroit. I believe that Caprice saw its better days. For those of you that are leaving, the message must not be for you. We're 5 minutes into the live stream. Thank you for being here, community and collective. I can feel the high vibrations. Also, I already picked up the low vibrations. I wish you peace. For the spectators, I wish you peace. I hope that you find strength to overcome your problems, your issues. Seven of Wands, community and collective. Hi, welcome in. I biffed up my intro, biftro, bistro. Well, that was a heck of a place. They used to have a bistro when you headed out towards Ann Arbor, right there on Washtenaw and Carpenter Avenue. It's no longer there. I believe now that is a Ross Medical. Something about medical school is here. Also, one of the ladies back there watching me, you could be in medical school or have some type of a degree certification. You have walked away from some, yep. I heard Timmons, Timon, Tiny. Okay, somebody walked away from a school. Here we go. Someone could be going to school. Spirit, come through. For all the OGs that were there for me in the very beginning, the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got to go to an elder to receive the balance I need. And that can be hard. And as an elder spirit, an elder vibration, it is not always easy what we deal with. Number 7 is here. Number 9 is here. The Hermit, the Chariot, the Temperance Angel is here. And we have the Emperor. We have the Magician. All at the bottom. Back to back to back. Page of Wands. King of Swords coming in with a message. Spirit, come through. Yeah. At the 9 of Swords. Conserving my energy, okay? Whatever you put together in the past, collective, could have been back in 1998. Could have been back in the days when you were driving a Caprice. And if you don't drive a Caprice, you ain't a Chevy man or a Chevy woman, so be it. You could be waking up with cold feet about something that you put together many moons ago. I'm speaking to a boss, a leader, a natural manifester, a man or a woman that is tempered and tuned in to their higher self, discerning. And through that discernment, they are moving forward in the energy of the Chariot. Spiritual upgrades. Yes, I have a chest. I'd call it a lung infection. I call it a message from the universe. Also, what I mentioned a couple of days ago, for those of you that watch me on TikTok and YouTube, I told you that I am allergic to fake people. And oh boy, did y'all get me sick. It's cool. I get over them little sicknesses real quick. That's just my little antennas telling me something about who's been coming around me, who I need to protect myself from, and which direction that I travel to next. And that doesn't necessarily mean physical travel. Collective, you could be traveling. You could be watching me from a vehicle right now. Okay, this represents departure. This also is about soul searching. Tapping into that inner cortex, to that inner guidance system. Taking flight. You could have spent many moons discerning what it is you need to do in order to move forward. As you move forward, you are balanced, working with this Emperor, all the way to the Magician. This 9 of Swords energy. Spirit, what is this 9 of Swords? We'll put it back on the top. The page was at the bottom, coming in with a message. King of Swords. King of Swords delivers a message. Oh, fell right out. Seven of Pentacles. This is the time where we look back at our investments as we go into the year 2026. You know, my bank account, my spending on my banking apps, I'm looking at it too. Thinking about what all I have invested my time, money, and energy into. Things ain't looking too bad. I could quit buying so many coffees at Circle K. I started to notice something about that coffee at Circle K anyway. It's hit or miss, but sometimes it gives me an allergic reaction. And overall, sometimes I think it's just the people that are there. And one day I won't, you know, one day I will. But I do believe that I'm having some type of an allergic reaction to some type of a fatty substance that is inside of creamer, a pork additive. Also, you could be super sensitive to the smell in the air of pork, chicken products, like I am. Very sensitive to smell. And it's not that fried chicken and, you know, some of these meals don't smell good. Oh boy, they do, and they're very tempting. And when you are disciplined, working hard, you have to maintain your health and your diet. I see 12 likes on the live stream. Thank you. We're almost at 12 minutes into the live. Cool. Power of the number 3. From the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. Gemini. What happened? Did you? Yeah, I heard G unit. Did you decide to let go of the heartbreak? Yeah, you did. You balanced it back out. Could be dealing with the Virgo. Earth sign type vibes. You had to heal from this Virgo. Reverse the roles. If I say any zodiac signs, if I ever upload a video and it's titled for a specific sign, there could be a message in there for you, for sure. I see 12 watchers, 13 likes. Thank you. If you would like to know more about me, click the bio. Internet shorted out. We're tapped into the energy for sure. I'm in my community's energy. The devil is here. Someone is in their shadow. Someone does not want to release toxicity. Collective community. You have released toxicity. You are releasing that shadow. You are letting go of those toxic habits. You are letting go of toxic relationships. All the way to the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Yep, thank you, Spirit. To the Star. That's an important day for me. Just like my birthday. 9/17. For those of you that are just coming off the homepage, hi. Welcome in. If you see a little something on my shirt, don't worry. Things don't always have to look perfect. The Star is here. Your wishes come true. Your healing is in play. There's something here about good fortune, an omen, a prophecy that is coming true. A prophecy that is being fulfilled. The prophet. Someone could definitely be into that coin, that digital coin. Oh yeah. 9 of Cups. Your wishes come true, and this isn't about no coin. This is about emotional fulfillment. Understanding the depth of yourself. Understanding what you need to do. Keep an even keel. And bring things in the way that you were guided to many moons ago. By some of my elders and those spiritual leaders that are able and have enough skill to give me spiritual counsel. Some of the things that have took place over on this page across the past year. Yeah, I heard cross. And I just heard Chris. Keep seeing double C's. And then I keep seeing that logo for the Impala with the little Impala deer. What was that? Yeah, it's an Impala. I don't even know if you define that as a deer. The old Impala logo. The indecisions. What is this? You know, you had to weigh your outcome. You're dealing with an air sign. Okay, 5 of Swords. Air signs. You could be in your head about something here. If that's not your energy, well, it's not your energy. I'm picking it up very strong. The number 5, 14, and 23 will be significant with birthdays. Yep, absolutely. Queen of Wands. I don't know if she came out in reverse or the upright. Let's see. Spirit, come through. 10 of Wands. You're dealing with the Queen of Wands reverse. It's at the 10 of Wands. Okay? You're moving forward towards your goals. Ambitious, full of life, action-oriented. This could also be represent a younger individual, a younger lad, a mature man, mid-30s. Could also represent a younger individual, mid-20s. But for this reading, I'm going to say this is mid-30s, or you're in the energy of the Knight of Swords, because you have found strength to overcome something. This Queen of Pentacles, heartbreak. You could know the Queen of Pentacles, or, yeah, I heard Orion, I heard Orion, yeah, I heard Calamari, yeah. What's the name of that restaurant? Benihana's, yeah. I heard the name Benny. And this isn't coming off the tarot. I don't need tarot to discern and to hear. When I hear certain things, I download them for a reason. Generally, it's because I have someone in my presence. Also, when I have people lurking in the background, my spirit guides will tell me exactly who's back there watching me. It's just a matter of time. 7 of Wands in the upright. You had to defend yourself from a group of demons in order to bring in these wishes, bring in this healing. And it's beautiful because at the 9 of Cups, baby, we're right over here, 97 energy. You're going to defend this. You're going to man your post. And you ain't going to move. You ain't going to budge, just like me. The Emperor's in the building. Someone's dealing with an authority figure. Yep. Whoever that authority figure in your life is. You could be dealing with this Queen of Pentacles. Picking up on a strong Capricorn type vibe. You could be very defensive over a Queen of Pentacles. That could be someone's mother, father. Hard work. Final Pentacle. 7. All the way to the number 8. With a King of Cups coming your way. Spirit, come through. What is this King of Cups? Thank you. Third party type vibes in certain situations. I'm going to let you determine who you are and where you're at in this reading, ladies and gentlemen. During these collective readings, my energy, my story will always come out. It doesn't mean that every part of it's for me. And at the 9 of Wands, baby, you went through so much. Sagittarius, no wonder you're ready to charge at life. Okay? No wonder. You're the wounded warrior. Reminds me of me. Ain't that something? Aries, Sagittarius. Are you getting ready to go somewhere in life? Are you getting ready to head on a trip or something like that? Progress, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. And just because it says it down there doesn't mean that that's what it has to be. If I am guided to say something, I say it for a reason. Two of Wands. Somebody got very mad just now. I felt it, and then I heard a man. When I said something about Aries traveling, what, you don't want your Aries to travel? I'm getting ready to travel. I am an Aries myself. North Node. Yeah. Six of Swords is coming out. You're definitely traveling. Transitioning away from something that no longer serves you. Underneath the Sun in Aquarius. Oh yeah, baby. Somebody wants to come in with love too. Could be that King of Swords. Now we got the Queen of Wands upright. Queen of Pentacles is on the floor, baby. That could be you. Or me. You've been fighting this battle for a long time. Collective. You've been fighting for a long time, and now they want to come in with love. Ain't that something? Very happy. See how that beam of light shining down on there? Very happy you are. Traveling away, transitioning away. Somebody could be taking a trip by boat, too, or like a yacht. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, when I pick up my voice a little bit, don't run. Don't run out the door. There's a couple of you over here. You are upset when you hear my voice because you don't like the confidence that I have when I speak. Why is it? Why are you so heartbroken about my voice and about my love offers that are coming in? You know, that ain't my community. That's not my collective. That'd be that man back there lurking in the energy. Picking up on envy, jealousy vibes all of a sudden. Well, me and my people, we over here having a victory at the Four of Wands. I don't know about you, but I ain't got no wife. Okay? I ain't in a relationship. So right here at my Four of Wands in Aries, me and my person, we're having a victory. And we don't have to have a celebration and balloons and, you know, firecrackers and all that. Over the course of the past year, I have never had so many attempts from men and women coming in trying to stop the Four of Wands. So many attempts to destroy what I have built. Collective, you could have someone in your story that operates on a very, very low level. And oh baby, you did not operate on any low level to get to this Four of Wands celebration. Aries season will be significant going into Taurus for some of you. Spirit, come through. Yup, Five of Swords. What are we in our head about, air signs? Someone's feeling defeated. Collective ain't defeated. We tapped in. High Priestess. And that's how I can feel it. Someone is defeated. Also, there was something hidden with the moon in Aries. Hell yeah, the moon's in Aries getting ready to move into Taurus. There could be an Aquarius in my energy that, man, I don't know, Aquarius. You don't seem like my cup of tea back there. The Emperor's in the building. Nine of Pentacles. Well, that's my birthday. Between the 2nd and the 11th. Also, this is another Virgo's birthday that could be watching me. You're cutting something off in the future, Virgo. Could be some type of a ruler. Okay? All zodiac signs. You could have been dating somebody that was very, very overruly. You could have been into a union or a bond or a friendship with someone that was very, very much looking at what you have. Very much trying to see what all you invested into. And how they can marry you and hang on to you and all types of ish. That's not for everybody. And now I'm talking like this. Don't know why, but I am definitely channeling somebody from down south. You could be seeing repeating sevens everywhere. I see them all the time. Power of the number 5. You're moving away from this lack mentality, this lack mindset, this mindset that you carry, seem to wear as if you didn't put together a classic many moons ago. Collective, someone here in my community, you are being guided to balance things out. Balance the scales of justice. And for those of you that got to meet karma, well, I love karma. That's my best friend. So, justice is here. 19 likes on the live stream. Thank you. Could we get about 19 more? I see about 13 people watching me that haven't engaged with the content. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, that chat ain't bumping now. That chat ain't bumping now, is it? When I don't give you karmics the energy, it makes y'all sick as fuck. And then I get the little recoil on my chest for a couple days. Tim in reverse is going to be significant. Tiffany Tab is going to be significant. Vic is going to be significant. Depot. Somebody's watching me at a depot. Also, someone's going to get arrested at a depot for cybercrime. Mark my words. And it might not have jack dick to do with me. So, oh well. Whoever that is in your story, whatever they did to you, collective, well, it ain't got shit to do with our future. Yeah, the depot. It's coming out again. Whoever was cyber stalking me from a depot, cyber stalking my community, you probably left digital footprints, silly. That's how stupid you criminals are. Tiff, tab could be significant. Spirit come through. Yep. Sedan, white, gray is going to be significant. Hell yeah. Hell yeah it is. Same color vehicle that came over here the other night. Airbnb, motel. You about to get exposed back there watching me under them fake profiles, boy. I'm going to make sure I expose you. Don't worry. Oh, run now. What you running for? Because you heard the music? Because you know I'm talking to you? Ah! That's cool. I don't need to talk to you. I'm here to talk to my community. What I just said, it'll resonate for somebody. Community collective. Welcome in. For you men and women that are trying to get passports to come to America, man, quit trying to watch me. Over on TikTok. For real. Quit trying to watch and see some stuff that ain't for you, okay? That guy, you know who you are. You be over there trying to see who the women are in my community like they finna marry you and bring you over to America. Quit watching me, dude. This one guy. I don't know if you're from where you from. It don't matter. You ain't from America. Bye. You left already, loser. LA, New Orleans. It's gonna be significant. Louisiana. Man, somebody a scam artist out there, man. Watching me on their fake pro. Yeah, for real. Just a straight up scam artist. A low life. That's what I'm picking up on. What them comments wasn't adding up, honey? Hell no, they weren't. Spirit come through for the collective. Yeah, you're protected, collective. Off top, all day. And you are golden, baby. These men and women that went against us, they're not golden. They're not copper. They're not silver. They're nothing to me. Don't worry, I forgave you already. Blue book. BB will be significant. Product will be significant. Somebody could be attempting to sell a vehicle because it's got some product attached to it. Somebody could be trying to sell a vehicle real quick because they want to hide the fact that they've been driving around in my neighborhood looking dumb as fuck. Fuck out of here. Minneapolis is going to be significant as well. The name Mickey Mouse, Minnie, will be significant. Somebody's dealing with a Mickey Mouse type vibe, which is a mouse with big old ears. And I call those ear hustlers. People that be ear hustling too much if you don't know what that is. Spirit come through. Pocket watching. Minneapolis. Again, you could be from Minneapolis watching me. And by the way, for that other guy, that's where you from, you be watching me on the Lolo. You're weird. You are so weird, dude. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. And you be acting like you ain't back there, but you be back there. I know your name. I'm not even going to say it. You be dancing around with 500 other tarot readers on TikTok, trying to feed off of their energy like you were trying to feed off of mine, and I called you out on it. I'm not going to say your name, though. I already called you out on it. You know who you are. Sketchy. Other men and women in my TikTok community, they called it out too. A couple of sketchy characters over there. Trying to energy harvest, energy vampires, basically. But then they'll act like they whatevers. Somebody's tire blew out. Okay? Someone could be a mechanic. Love is here. Someone could be in love with a mechanic. Valise could be significant. The letter V is going to be highly significant in this reading. I heard Vito. Then I heard Veronica, or like Victoria, a V name. Could be a Victoria, Victory. Yeah, whoever been watching me from the basement over there, it don't matter what mile road you live on. You can live on 6, 7, 8, 9. A mile road that don't even exist. Somebody watching me from the basement at a trap house. I can smell the rotten basement smell. Trust me, we got a bunch of houses around here in my city that got rotten basements. When you live in Michigan, basements get nasty. Whoever's watching me from the trap house in the basement, dude, what are you trying to like do a seance down there? What is that dead body smell like? What the heck, man? No. Somebody just got a bunch of stankin' socks in their basement or something. Somebody lives in a basement, man. I'm gonna blaze you real quick. You could have a whole laundry basket just full of socks. Somebody works non-stop. Man, why you be watching me, man, in the basement? I don't know if you live on 9 Mile or not, but man, you need to quit partying so much. Collective, you've been partying a lot. It's time to put that crap down. It's 6 Mile. Spirit said Spirit said I won't tolerate this. Somebody watching me from 6 Mile. Okay, you could be protected out there on 6 Mile too. Or you used to live on 6 Mile Road in Detroit. Also, if you live on 6 Mile, you don't have to live in Detroit. You know, the miles, they stretch way further than just the city limits. So with that being said, you don't have to be in Detroit to live on a mile road. Now, I don't know all the specifics because I'm not from the city myself. Yeah, intruder alert. There's some type of an intruder spirit that keeps wanting to come up here. Now my alarm system's starting to go off. Starting to get the download. I heard Craig, Manny. Spirit come through. What is this energy? Yeah, somebody from the country. Somebody's nickname could be Country as well. Somebody's been drinking way too much. Somebody tried to come in and steal the Holy Grail from me, from you, collective. No, sir. You are the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is within you. You are the cup that gives life. You are the cup. The Grail. Someone's watching from the front of their home, or somebody could be building an addition onto the front of their home. If you're planning on investing into an addition on your home or some type of renovation, I'm hearing somebody's going to open up like a, what would they call that? Like a rental property? Somebody's running a rental property here. Front house. You could be cleaning up a front house. Somebody could be a janitor here. Flags, motion, power, Scorpio. Something about the 8th house. Now I'm starting to pick up headaches. Now I'm starting to pick up very, very envious vibes. Very envious. I'm going to go ahead and shut the live off. Spirit, come through. One more card here. Another tarot card too. Picking up some envy, heavy hatred vibes just being projected right at me. Yeah, distance. Yeah, you got to distance yourself from that. DD is going to be significant. Thank you, Spirit. The number 3, the number 12, and 21 will be significant. Yeah, that passport, bro. Man, get your butt up out of here, man. For real. Get your butt up out of here. You a passport, bro, trying to skim the internet. You skimming the wrong place, motherfucker. We're over here, 10 of Cups. And this is going to be you by Pisces season. You could be juggling over some thoughts and finances. Yep. I see a marriage. This is a spiritual leader here. Also, I see a family that is highly protected. Highly protected. With this high refined energy. Also, I see a family here that is very happy. But this family could have some type of attachment to a church, a coven, some type of a traditional belief system, collective community. Most of you grew up in Christianity. Most of us. Not everybody here. There are some men and women, mainly men that watch me, that grew up in Muslim homes. They had mothers and fathers that spoke to Allah. In my family, we spoke to Jehovah, Yahweh. And I still speak to Yahweh. Yeah. Shalom. 10 of Cups. The wheel. Picking up that envy vibe again. 10-10. The cycle's over. It has already been complete. Destined for greatness. Destined for happiness. The wheel shall turn. This is something that is fated to happen for you, collective, community. Good luck. A new turn of events. And you know, when the wheel turns, when it moves, things shift. There's always somebody at the bottom of the wheel. And as you sit on the top, now all those individuals for all those decades that sat at the top, and I'm talking about decades, look at what's taking place in America. Look at what's taking place in the industry. Look at what's taking place in Hollywood. And then look at what's taking place in your own household. Man, somebody trying to work that throat, trying to get their little hand around my throat. You can't. Destiny won't allow it. Okay? And at the 10 of Cups, we're going to be happy with this one. Break it down. 5 plus 2. I see 155. 115. That's a 7. This cycle is over. And for those of you that are so envious of my community, so hateful, not only do you got to go through the transformation, but some of y'all are over there heartbroken. Don't be heartbroken, okay? 313 could be significant with Detroit. Don't be heartbroken, okay? The number 7, 16, 25 will be significant with that Queen of Wands that's in the reverse. You're dealing with the King of Pentacles upright, King of Wands upright. This Queen of Wands keeps lurking around and lurking around. It's like she's like a spirit just trying to float around. That wants you stuck like Chuck. No, sir. These two people, they know how to work together. Also, I see 3 people attempting to work against me and my elder that's in this home. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. That's sad when it takes 3 people to go against one man. Considering what happened this time last year, you know, my moderator, they got all the videos. They got all the screenshots, all the threats. You goofies that came over here running your mouths, that was the worst thing y'all could have done, man. Collective, you're dealing with a very envious person. Don't know who they are. I don't want to. We the hermit right here. Okay? That's it. I can't deal with that envy, hatred vibe being thrown at me so much. Pretty weird, but I'm pretty used to it. We don't have to get up here and react to any of it. Some of you characters came over here and you wanted me to be super reactive, jump off the edge, jump off the cliff. Some of y'all wanted me to crash out. No, sir. My grandfather taught me better than that. And so did my elders in the spiritual community. Not these young kids that are picking up tarot cards all over TikTok acting like they know everything. You know, I get my insights from men and women that have more knowledge than me. Okay? So, for you tarot readers that just started doing this last year, don't be over here trying to play with me. I love everybody, man, and I'll help you. I'll support you. If there's something that I can teach you, I'll teach you. We can all teach this to ourselves. And at the end of the day, anyone can learn this. But you have to learn yourself. And that requires you learning your natal chart, or what they call your birth chart. And it doesn't just happen over a week's time where you hurry up and learn it and it just no. It's a process. And I feel that a lot of people over here, that's why they envy some of my community members. It's not my fault, man. Also, I don't think it has much of anything to do with tarot. There's a group of men over here and women that envy me for absolutely nothing. Because some of y'all are going nowhere in your life, and that sucks. That's not my decision. That's not my choice. And I'm not going to hold your hand and take you somewhere. If you're going nowhere, I'm going to go in my own direction. Okay? I am the leader of my own personal leadership program. Don't forget that. And so are my community members. Have a good one. Grand Rising.